Caminantes. I hope you're getting ready for summer. With me is Luis and Peter, and I'm of course your host with the most, Alberto. We came to visit the Santa Paula Punch Bowls and we had a great time. So we hope you enjoyed this video. You might get confused near the end, but that's part of the adventure. All right, so from the parking lot entrance, you already have to cross the stream twice. So that's about 5 minutes into the trail and you're already getting wet.
It's weird to find, you probably have to drive a little bit further up the road to get to there.
So at about a mile, you'll come into Rancho Recuerdo, which owns an avocado farm. And that's your first marker that you are going in the right direction. Do not steal any avocados. That's a crime. After the farm and these oil rigs, you will officially enter into the National Forest area. We're about 1.7 miles into the trail. And so far it's been a nice mixture of shade and open landscape. Once you get close to and at the 2 mile mark, it's pretty much a desert area. It's 8 in the morning and you can definitely feel the heat already. It's probably around 70-ish degrees. As you make your way through the forest, you'll come up this incline. And on your left-hand side, you'll see these pile of rocks. I don't think you're supposed to go this way, but we're gonna go and check it out. So what do we find here?
Found rocks and water.
Rocks and water.
And more rocks. You look over there. Found a wild Luis.
Oh, wild Luis.
Water feels great.
After that juncture where we made our small discovery, the trail is gonna keep you going on an incline. It's all a dirt path, pretty easy to follow. When in doubt, follow the ribbons that are placed along the trail. We're at about 3.5 miles. We've left the creek and part of the shade down in the canyon. That last stretch for sure was the hardest and hottest part, I think, so far. So it looks like we are heading in the right direction. Again, just about 3.5 miles in, you're coming to this campground.
Morning.
Morning. Which I believe is called Big Cone Campground. And we're starting to hear our first signs of water. So we're possibly near the Punch Bowl. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Yeah?
So far so good. Height doesn't feel too hard. Feels pretty good. I feel like the only hard part was from mile 2 to mile 3 when we were in the unshaded part going up hills.
Yeah, that was tough.
It's getting better.
It's getting better. So we saw a blue arrow on the rock telling us to go this way. Let's keep going.
Go.
And that's when we got lost for about half an hour. So at this point you have two options. If you continue straight, you'll make your way past this trail sign behind me, but you want to be climbing upwards. Follow the dirt path going left and that will make its way back down. This is the bottom of that path, which is basically a loop leading into the Punch Bowl. Or back again from there, you can go right, following the creek into the canyon. This is a challenging way to go with lots of bouldering involved, so please be very careful.
Camera?
Thank you. It's recording. You're the filmmaker now, Luis. And with just a little bit of footwork, you've made it to the lower punch bowls. From here, you have the option to extend your journey towards the bigger punch bowl. Take a few steps back, go up the path, and you'll find yourself looking over the canyon. Going over the canyon, stay to your right-hand side. You'll see a dirt trail, dirt path, and you'll see arrows pointing in the opposite direction, pointing you backwards. That means you're going in the right way. We lost sight of those and got a little lost. We chose our own adventure. We decided to go left here at this junction, which took us towards the creek and a lot of rocks to climb over, a lot of bouldering. This is definitely not a path, and I do not recommend it at all. It's super easy to get lost, and we had to make our own way back to the trail. But for the sake of time, let's throw in some music and speed things up. You'll eventually find yourself at this pool and at a small waterfall, but this is not the big punch bowl. If you desire to keep going, you have to scale an incredibly slippery slope to get to an upper pool. You then have to get wet, climb over this area, and continue hiking. There was more to explore, but this is as far as we went. And with that, Caminantes, our time comes to an end. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Punch bowls. There's no punch.
Oh, you want to do push-ups, or you want to sell me some insurance, Mr. Geico?
Can save you so much money.
He's 15% on...
Or more. Or more.
Or more.